I'm back. I thought that would be a good way to start the video. Today's video is about a couple of things. The main point of it is most people will not care about you. Most people will not care about you when you're down, before you succeed, before you see a little bit of success, before you see anything. When you're down, when you're losing, most people will not care about you. And that's something I used to get very pissed about. I would be mad. I would be like, okay, people don't want to believe in me now. I guess when I make it, they'll see. It was always like a revenge type of thing, a revenge type of fantasy that I was living on. But now, today I was listening to this 19-year-old who made 900K, no, like 200K in 90 days. And he said that's how it should be. Because aside from your friends, aside from the people that actually care about you, aside from anyone important in your life that you built a bond or a connection with, no one cares about you. Again, there's always this reiterating fact that humans are selfish. I always repeat this. No one really cares about you, and no one will care about you until it benefits them to care about you. And that's the same for you, vice versa. You wouldn't care about a homeless guy on the street until you see that he started changing his life around and he can somehow benefit you in a way, and he could maybe change your life, or you guys could work together. Then you try to hit him up, make a connection with him. So you're not supposed to be mad about people coming and hitting you up and trying to make a connection with you because you made it now. You should be happy. You should see that as a sign that you're doing the right thing. It should be a cause for celebration, not a cause for distress or anger or anything negative. That's what I had. For example, and when you're focusing, I'll give you the example, but when you're focusing, a lot of people when you're focusing and you're focusing on yourself and you're focusing on the one goal you have in mind, or the few tasks, you realize that that's all that takes up your brain power. That's all you think about. That's all you want to do. That's all you want to become. So it does a couple of things. One, you don't want to associate with people. Once you get to that level, that's when you know that you're changing. You're not at that level yet where, I always hear this and it always motivates me. Right now, you're not at that level where you want to be with the people that you want to be with and the people you're trying to become like. You're not at that level, so those people, you're not surrounded by those people. You're surrounded by the same loser friends you had. You're surrounded by the same low mentality people. You're surrounded by, not necessarily losers, people that have no ambition or don't have the same goals as you and don't believe in your vision. You're surrounded by them. And so it becomes a cause and it becomes a reason for you to start to lose hope, because the life you're envisioning has not fully manifested itself in a physical form. So you're not even sure if this is gonna work, if this is the right path to take, if you're doing the right thing, if it will actually work out. All of that is just a question of what if. It's something you're going off of. Hope, I guess you could say. Hope. Though it's not necessarily hope, because you know it's a process. You know that if you keep going, you'll succeed. That keeps me motivated. The life that you want to live hasn't envisioned itself in your reality, in physical form. But you're doing the work necessary to get there. The work you're doing should make it so that you are living that life. But the compounding interest or the compounding work hasn't fully manifested itself yet. So there was a point that I was trying to make with this, but I forgot it. I got carried away. So I'll go back to the moral of today. It was, yeah. All right, so it was this. So when you're going to the top, the life I already explained that the life that you want to live has not envisioned itself, and you're not living the life you want to live, but you're doing the work that you need to do and the work that's required for you to live the life you want to live. I've already explained that part. So as a factor of that, as a result of that, the effect of that, the effect of you doing that and taking those actions is you'll start to lose friends. You'll start to lose people you used to hang out with. You'll start to not want to associate with people. You start to not want to socialize because they don't have the same vision as you, and you're not around the people that do have the same vision as you, and you're not at that level to attract those people that have the same vision as you. You're not there yet. So, as an example, for me personally, my phone is always in airplane mode. Just for the habit of it being in airplane mode, I always put it in airplane mode. Because one, I don't want the notifications from apps. I don't have games on my phone. I don't have anything to distract me on my phone. I don't have, what was it called? I have 2 games, but the last time I played any of those 2 games, one is chess, but chess isn't really a game. The other one is PES. I used to be addicted to PES. I didn't even like PES. I don't even like football or soccer, or I have a moderate interest in basketball because I wanted to become an NBA player, and I really truly do believe I could have if I was played and I was dealt the right cards and the right circumstances took place. But then again, on my last video I explained you're supposed to play the cards you're dealt, not worry about the cards you're not dealt, or try to force the situations you're not brought up upon. Okay, so where was I? I lost it again. Where was I going with this? So basically what I was trying to say is where was I was talking about, okay, I started with there's a lot of stuff going in my mind right now. I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. I'm thinking if this video is good. I'm thinking about, what was it called, all the mistakes I'm making. I'm not really in the present moment. That's why you see that I'm skipping stuff and I'm forgetting. So what I wanted to say was, I even forgot what the whole topic of the video was about. The first sentence. Oh, alright, so you're not at where you want to be in life. You have not envisioned where you want to be in life. I keep my phone in airplane mode. I only have like 2 games on my phone. One is chess, the other one is PES, a soccer game, and I didn't even like the soccer game. I only did it so I could compete with the people around me, because my friends would play. They would beat each other. They would have bragging rights, you could say. I wanted to have a bit of that fun. I got addicted to the dopamine hit for a little bit. Then I realized it's the same thing. You play the same game. You acquire a new player. You lose. You win. You brag. You lie. Yes, you lie. You say, oh, I beat you. You take screenshots. You send it in the group chat. Whatever. It's the same cycle. The same cycle. If you played once and you argue with a person once and you brag on them, or if you lose once and you argue with a person once and you defend yourself, just multiply that by 100. And that equates to as if you played 100 games. And it's the same thing over and over, the same repeating bull that is useless and has no value. So I keep my phone in airplane mode. The point I wanted to make was that even if I didn't keep my phone, there's I guess you could say a family friend coming that I don't want to see me. Alright, the coast is clear now, we're safe again. We're good, boys. Alright, so I was basically saying, I was explaining how even if my phone wasn't in airplane mode, nobody would call me. Nobody other than most likely my mom. No one would call me and ask me or talk or just to check up on me or nothing, not because I don't have friends. I have many friends. Everyone I know and everyone I see on a daily basis, I practically talk with. Everyone and anyone. Anyone I see more than at least 3 times, that I've seen more than 3 times ever, I try to make it a goal to talk to them. So it's not that I don't have friends or I'm nervous and I can't associate with people. It's that I don't want to say I cut them off, but it's like when you start to focus on yourself, you start to become distant. You start to change. You start to when you start to see that when you talk with them, it's nothing of value. I've had that since a kid. Whenever I talk with anyone and they're talking, they're always most talk, whether it's as a kid or as an adult, if it's 99% of talking is not productive. But being silent at the same time, being silent is better. You start to learn more, you start to hear more. But being silent also comes with the disadvantages of when you actually want to talk and when it's actually in your benefit to talk, you're not as good as the people who blabber on and on about 24 fucking 7. Astaghfirullah, I'm fasting. It's Ramadan and I just cursed. Alright, so yeah, my phone's always in airplane mode. I don't associate with people. Not because I don't want, I do when I want to, but most of the time I'll focus on myself and my goals and hopefully it'll pay off. Alright, the quote, the most profound thing of this week was what I just said now. I heard it from a couple people, multiple people. One, I heard it from Iman Gazdi. Two, I heard it from I don't know, several different influencers on the internet have said this. Where you're at right now. Oh, I think the second one was like Israel Adesanya or something. It was an African American. It was some black guy. So basically, what it is right now you're confused. I think Chris Williamson also said it too. I don't know. A whole bunch of different people said it, and they all rephrased it in different ways. So the way I'm gonna phrase it is: right now you're confused. The life that you're envisioning, the work you're doing, it doesn't align, it doesn't match up. So you're thinking, is this even gonna work? Is this gonna be something useful? Am I doing the right thing? You're confused. You wanna give up. The people you wanna be with, the people you wanna hang around, the people you have the same mentality with as, they're not in the same position as you. You're not in the same position as them. And the people who you are in the same position as don't align with you and do not have the same values and morals and ambitions as you. So you're confused, but just keep going. And see you logging out.